Hi friends, how are you? So today I'm here to do a full face of Drugstore first impressions. So all the goodies that I hold in my last video from Ulta, they're on my face and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give you my first impressions and then I'm gonna leave you my final thoughts in the comments below. And this video includes this beauty by Maybelline. I am so excited to tell you what I think. I came up with this really matte look and I am really digging it. If you're a new friend, hi, my name is Angie. I invite you to hit that red subscribe button down there for more beauty videos. And without further ado, let's start. Let's start with the e.l.f. primer. So this one is the Luminous Putty primer and it has like a yellow tint compared to the original, which is a little bit pinky. So I thought I'll put half and half. So I'm gonna do the original on this side. I didn't get the matte one because I don't really like mattifying primers that much. So I decided not to get the mattifying. So we're gonna be trying the regular on this side and then I'm just gonna put it all over and then we're gonna do the luminous, let's see, on the other side, and then I'll update you in the bottom bar. Same, it doesn't smell like anything, but 100% you can see that it has a luminosity to it. It has like a golden, I want to say shift to the tint. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you're able to see on camera, but this side looks just even and this side looks a little bit like goldeny. Comparing both sides, this one feels a little bit more matte and this one looks a little bit more tacky. But anyways, that's just my first impression. It's been like 2 minutes. I wanted the primers to really set, and definitely this one is less tacky than the luminous, so you get more of a tacky feel on this side, and that's something good if you want longevity of a foundation, but we'll see. The next thing we're gonna be trying is the Dewy foundation by Wet n Wild, and I have the shade Desert Beige. So I did own, this should be my shade, but it is my regular shade, so it might be a little bit dark, but we'll make it work because I own the original foundation and that's the shade I use usually for summer. It has a scent but nothing as strong as the other foundation from them, the PHOTOFOCUS, the original. So that's something good because that one was super strong. This one has like a florally scent, but nothing too abrasive. Like I'm not super bothered by it, so that's something good. And you can definitely see that it's a little bit tan. It gave me a little bit of a tan, but it's okay. We'll drag it down to my neck and we'll make it work with concealer. So look at the finish. I think it's really nice. It's quite nice. It gives me a really nice glow, but I'm gonna set everything, so we'll see how it looks after, but so far so good. So we're gonna line my my face with a little bit of concealer. We're gonna be trying the Hydrating Concealer by e.l.f. and I've got the shade Light Beige, so this is gonna help us lighten our foundation because it's a little bit too dark for me right now. I should have gone a shade lighter, but I didn't, and this is super light. So we're gonna balance things out here. We're gonna make it work. I do own the regular camo, but I've never liked the shade of it. It was a little bit, I have that one in medium beige, but I thought it was super salmon. I liked more of a yellow concealer. I put a ton of it though. So that's why I think I've never gave it a fair shot. but I liked the coverage, and I actually use that concealer all the time to do my as a primer. I love it as a primer because it sets quite nicely. Look at that brightening effect. Looking a little cray, but I like the coverage though. To set, we're gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. I purchased the shade Banana, and I am super excited because I love banana powders. I'm really liking that Wet n Wild powder. I feel like it set everything really nicely. Of course, all the dew, everything went away with the setting powder, but everything will come through after, you know, the oils and everything after a little bit of time. So I'm just gonna do my brows real quick and I'll be back. Alright, so for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians formula, and I got this shade Deep Bronzer. This one I've never tried in this shade, so I'm excited because the regular was so light for me. Oh, nice tan. Love this color. I need it from the drugstore, 100%. I knew I loved the formula of it. I just never liked the color. It was too light for me. This is perfect. Alright, and now we're gonna do blush, and I'm just gonna use this L'Oreal Blush Please that I've used maybe one time since I purchased, and I've forgotten about it, so I thought I'll just throw it in here. It's a really nice and peachy shade. I like it. For highlight, I'm going to be using this MILANI Baked Highlighter in Champagne Dior. I already used this in a new from MILANI video. I'll link it below. This is a really nice highlighter from them. And I did do a full wear test on the MILANI foundation. If you want to see that, again, I'll link it below. Now I'm just going to set all over my face with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist by ColourPop. Alrighty friends, the next guy we're going to be trying is this one by Maybelline. I am so excited to try this Nudes of New York palette. This is what she looks like. We're going to be doing a really basic, you know, everyday kind of look. I'll just show you the shades and then I'll come back and I'll tell you what I think of the palette. Alrighty friends, this is my finished makeup look. I finished my eyes with some lashes. I did a little bit of liner and I decided to do an all matte kind of look. And anyway, I did artist in my inner third of my eyelid. Then I put splotter right in the middle and then globetrotter and the outer V, and I love this makeup look. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wrap up and then I'll come back to talk about these guys. Alrighty friends, starting off with the primer that I did apply on my face. I have to say that they both look exactly the same. I was worried because the luminous side had a little bit of golden flecks, and I was worried that it was gonna show up and peek through my foundation, but it didn't. So I just wanted to show you how it looks, and it's absolutely the same. The regular putty doesn't look more matte, more luminous, nothing. They look exactly the same. So that's that about the primer. Again, I'm gonna leave the updates about how everything worked in the bottom box, so be sure to check my comments below. But that about the putty primer. Then about the foundation, as you can see, is a good shade. It looks nice, it looks healthy. You can see my freckles a little bit peeking through here. I really like how it's looking so far. I like that it looks a little bit natural, but of course I'm wearing makeup, so you know, whatever. We're gonna see how it works throughout the day, and then I can tell you if I like it. But I am really liking the finish of this Wet n Wild foundation much more than I loved the original one, so that's something that I wanted to put out there. Then the next product that I used was the concealer, and I don't know, it was really light, but now that everything's set on my face, it looks fine. But I don't know if I like that it's not so brightening. I don't know if the banana powder dulled a little bit the coverage, because my under eyes were super light and you saw that, but now they're not looking as light. So anyway, I'm gonna have to try the powder by itself, and then the concealer I'll let you know. But of course, because I put all those powders at top, it doesn't look luminous at all. If you're someone that don't set your concealer, then you may find that, you know, you're gonna see more of that luminosity they're talking about. But so far my under eyes don't feel hydrated or anything like that. So again, I'm gonna have to keep you updated if the concealer, how it wears, if it creased, if it look more hydrated, which I don't think, again, because I set it with my powder, so I'm not sure. But that's that about the concealer. We'll see how it wears. So the next product was the powder by Wet n Wild, and I really like the powder. I think it looks fine. I don't know, I don't have much to say about the powder because I like to wear powders with my favorite foundations, like stuff that I already know, so that I can tell you if I like it or not. And this is the first time wearing this foundation, so I'm not sure. But as I said, the foundation looks really healthy and like just natural, so I'm liking that about like this combo. But I'll let you know in the comments. Then I put on the butter bronzer. I mean, come on, the butter bronzer, it doesn't fail. It is that oldie but a goodie. Great product, super blendable. Thumbs up. I can tell you already that I love it. And the blush by L'Oreal, I already knew I like it. I don't know why I forgot about it, but yeah, that's a nice blush as well. And then the MILANI highlighter, again, I really like how it looks. It's super gold. I love golden highlighters, and I have a wear test on this and MILANI's foundation. I'm gonna link it below, but I really like the highlighter. Then I set everything with the Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. This mister is a little bit aggressive, but I love the scent. I love how hydrating it made my face look. All the powder really set down nicely whenever I use that. So I really like that about this guy, and I like the scent too, so I think I'm gonna like that guy. Thumbs up for that. And then last but not least is the Maybelline thingy, which is called Nudes of New York. Wow, this was my favorite thing of that I tried, period. I think every single shade that I worked with, it was stunning. I loved Creator as a transition shade. So nice, so soft. They kick up a little bit of, you know, they have a little bit of kickback, but I don't mind if they're pigmented. And Creator was super nice as a transition shade. I used that one. I didn't touch any of the metallics in here, but I'm sure, let's do swatches so you can see. The first one is Dreamer. Ooh. Then Fighter. Look at that pigmentation. Let's do Inspirer. So nice. And then Founder. So they all look super promising, as you can see. Super pigmented. I am so impressed by this palette. I think it's a great find at the drugstore. Yay for the drugstore. It was time to have variety, to have them all in a bigger palette, because I do like Maybelline's little ones, but I mean this one you get a lot more, and to take it traveling, I would love to take it traveling. But yeah, I love this guy. I really liked every single shade that I worked with. So impressed. Thank you, Maybelline. If you can come up with more shades, colorful ones for summer, it will be super fun. Whatever you're doing with the formula of this one, keep it up, because that's the way to go. Alrighty friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy my try on new at the drugstore kind of video. I really like my makeup. Like, what do you guys think? I think the drugstore is really keeping up and is killing the game with all these new releases. I am so excited to see how all these products, you know, perform, and then keep you updated. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button on there for more beauty videos, and I want to see you in my next one. Bye!